My eggs looks like they came out of someone's ass. I'm a Norwegian water buffalo farmer who shares my ups and downs and what I learn along the way as a new farmer in videos like these. If you want to check out more, consider subscribing and hit the bell so you'll get notifications whenever I post new stuff. And if you're already a subscriber, good job. What I've heard about ducks is that they lay eggs wherever they want. That you don't have to use nest boxes because they won't use them anyway, so I haven't bothered making them. Now chickens on the other hand, they do like to lay their eggs in nest boxes, and that's why I have this. Elevated from the floor with dry straw bedding for them to lay their eggs in. It's just that these chicks have grown up with ducks and ducks lay their eggs on the floor, so my chicks also lay their eggs on the floor. But lately I've found more and more eggs in the corner of the room in what seems to be like a nest they've made their own. So maybe these eggs that are randomly laying all over the place simply is laid there because the number one spot is occupied. Just like when you're at the venue watching your favorite band at a concert and you have to go to the bathroom and there's a big line, so you go out to do your business in the bushes instead. So my plan now is to make more bathrooms so they don't have to go out and do their business in the bushes. And in those bathrooms, I'll have different bedding materials to see which gives the cleanest eggs. If you've been following the channel for a while, you might have noticed that this is not the car that I usually drive. That's because I was in a little accident a couple of weeks ago with an old fella who forgot to buy cat food. So he took a U-turn, didn't see I was coming, so I ran straight into him. I had to choose between some trees outside the road and him. I considered hitting the trees to be fatal, so I had to run into him instead. And I hit his car perfectly. We both walked out of there without a scratch. The cars didn't make it though. Both him and mine had to go to the car cemetery. And now the money from the insurance finally came through. So this is my new ride. Okay, so I have to come clean about something. Usually I change the whole bedding in the whole duck house every other day. Now for the sake of this video, I haven't done it in 4 days. So some of the eggs you've seen probably have been more dirty than they should. But now we can see some eggs from the last couple of hours. As you can see, the white ones are the chicken eggs and the other ones are the duck eggs. I don't understand why the duck eggs has to be so dirty. I've taken the lazy man's route and just used some buckets. In the first bucket I have some wood shavings. That should help soak up some moist. And bucket number 2 we have some wood pellets. It's compressed wood, which also should help absorb some of the water and the poop. And in the third one I just have some straw. I placed all 3 buckets near the nest they made themselves. Now, ducks and chickens are creatures of habits, so I don't expect them to approve of the buckets right away. They'll probably need a couple of days to adjust and get used to that frightening new thing. Or maybe they even won't go in the bucket at all. Now, if all my eggs were looking like this, I wouldn't bother washing them at all. I'd just go and pick eggs and put them straight in the fridge. When they look like this, on the other hand, I feel the urge to wash them. Now, in nature, an egg comes with a protective layer provided by the chicken. It's a natural coating that seals the pores of the shell and prevents bacteria from getting in. Now, when I'm cleaning these eggs, I not only remove the poop, I also remove this protective layer, reducing the shelf life of the egg. But since I think eggs are utterly delicious, that's not a problem on this farm. So it's just like I suspected, there are no eggs in the buckets. What I don't understand is even though everything's now clean and the eggs are still a little bit warm, why is the chicken egg so white and clean while the duck egg, who's laid next to the chicken egg, is so dirty? We need to figure that out, so that's something for a future episode. Now the rest of the ducks are standing in line to get in here to lay their eggs, so I'm gonna quietly just move out and see you in the next one.